Welcome back to another Elephant Money video. If you watched my video earlier, you will know I was using this guy, Mista Phi, as my example for the person who sold his tokens. Everyone has their right to sell their tokens. Don't listen to people in telegrams saying don't sell. I just found it funny, right? Because it's just his sets of Elephant Money videos they've just been talking about how, just the project itself, because he was in it. The day before, this was shout out to one of the people in my comment section, Trevor. He pointed it out to me because I just used him as an example. I didn't even know. And the day before, he does. It's not this one. This was basically this one. Understand the mechanics. Follow the money. So he's just giving a demonstration of how to follow them on DBank and just looking at Deck Screener and things like that. Positive things to talk about to his community that are in Elephant Money. We'll just listen to the end of the video, right?
The sales and the buys, the sales are still increasing. So things are looking healthy and good, people. Don't fret, don't stress out on it. But again, if you feel like you need to move out of your position, consider it, right? But follow what the big money players are doing, because to invest this type of money.
So just bear that in mind. This was 1 day ago. So this was the same day. This was the same days, which is, it's laughable in a way, because if you do a 15-minute long video and you're talking about follow the money, project's healthy, and it's fine, right? No complaints from Mista Phi. He seems to be very happy. And then he goes and does his video about he's out. He's taking his money out, and he, like I told you on that video, he sold his tokens and he got his money. Right now, this is where it gets a bit interesting. I'm not calling him out or anything. This is just strange to go from. It's a complete 180. The Elephant Money herd unites against Mista Phi.
Mista Phi, we are the herd. You sold your positions in Elephant, and we'll never listen to you again.
Now, this video, he goes and I won't spoil it, but I will spoil it. He starts to more or less throw theories out that BT is the one who caused this significant dip. He essentially is, maybe, he's not saying it, but he's saying a possibility could be that BT is, in fact, making multiple scripts, to sell when it's at all-time highs. Let's just have a listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just throwing this out there. He made this video public, so he knows this is going to get some shade, this video.
All right. So I'm not saying this is the deal, but here is a bit of information that I received. All right. So my boy Bankteller here. I'm not saying he triggered this sell-off. I'm not saying he caused this exploit. But people have said that he has a lot of wallets. And the guy can code. The guy is very intelligent. And it is not out of the realm of possibilities that he could have created some scripts. He can create some simple scripts and generate tons of wallets for those scripts. And what are these scripts doing? They're just going out, they're buying tokens, and they're dumping tokens, right? And you can have so many scripts that it actually looks like it's a human, right? The activity that they're doing in buying different protocols and dumping the price when it reaches certain levels. So as I started pondering on that, I'm like, yes, that is definitely something that is well within Bankteller's range of doing. I mean, he can do some stuff like that very easily, and he can bank big time off of it. Now, did that happen here? I don't know, but that is something that was certainly in my mind when I'm calling out to say, hey guys, it's a bloody day, but check the markets, check the transactions, whatever the case is. But as I continue to check the transactions, a lot of them look legit. But I saw some really big transactions. We talking about 90,000 plus, to where a transaction came in and then within 30 minutes it was sold 90 something thousand. So when I'm seeing this pattern of activity, it becomes suspicious. I also find it quite suspicious that when I posted this video right here yesterday, within an hour's time, all the sell off stopped and the buy orders started coming in. I found that suspicious. I'm not pointing a finger at this guy, but I'm not dismissing that thought either.
That's when the sell pressure stops. It always eventually stops. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, he has a point. Like, never trust a developer. Never, ever, ever trust a developer unless you know them personally. Like, you know them, not just Bankteller name. But saying that, I say never trust a developer, but to go out and do a video about what the possibility of this is and what could this, it's got 400 views, and these people are all probably investors in elephant money, because he's got 2,000 subs, 400 views on this video. It's very likely that these are people that watch his videos just for elephant money. That's what I'm trying to say. But my point is that this is a massive sort of idea he's throwing out there in the public. I'm sure that a lot of people have their own sort of theories about that, or jump to their own conclusions in the Telegram group. But to say that on YouTube, when the project or the token right now is at a very critical sort of condition, because they've just had that situation yesterday with the big dip, to go out and say that, it's very bitter. And for someone who was very pro elephant money and talking to his community about understanding the mechanics and showing certain whale wallets on DBank and following the money, those sorts of things, and seeing follow what the whales are doing basically in elephant money, and to then post a video saying he's out, he's on that video, he's actually selling his tokens on that video that I showed you earlier, to then hours later, literally, it's a very good possibility that BT did this. And he may have been responsible for the exploit last time. Now, he has said that, and he's posted that video, right? He clearly has some bitter shade towards Elephant, maybe because he sold, and he realizes now that he probably shouldn't have sold so quickly, because look at the price now. I'm not in this at all. I'm not in Elephant. I'm not in Trunk. I'm not in the futures. I'm not in any of the protocol, the ecosystem, nothing. I just covered it yesterday because it was very interesting to see such a sustainable token drop so significantly so fast. When you see something like this, and then you see a YouTuber sell their tokens, to then almost call out the developer saying it's a possibility he could have done this, it's very bitter, and I think this is why. It's because of he can say otherwise, but it's, I don't know. Only he knows. But I just found it really odd. So you can do such a 180 flip from just the content, producing content about elephant money. Is it an inside job? That's what he's saying. He's asking the question to the public, is it an inside job? He's giving that sort of vibe, and I say vibe, he basically said the words. So I found it very, very odd how you can go from A to Z so fast. Yeah, are anyone here subscribed to this guy? Like, what do you think about it? If you're still in elephant money, he seems like a genuine guy. Like, I can see why people would like his content. He talks well. He explains elephant money pretty damn well. But it's just flipping it to, is he scamming us, basically? Is BT scamming us? That's the conclusion, and that's what people think that his opinion is now, which is very, I don't know. It's just weird. I find it weird. Do you find it weird? Let me know in the comments. I might do one about James Pelton next, because I found it. Another strange thing happened just now. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.